EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Pacific Palisades, California and historic Riviera Country Club, live second-round coverage of the California Classic. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. We get out to the play at the par 3 6th. And that misses left, and that'll be a little more straightforward of a bunker shot than the one in the middle of this 6th green.
Now from the bunker. Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. 10-foot putt left. Just a touch firm there. That'll be about 3-4 feet coming back. No, rushed it. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And that's going to move her down to 6 over par. Moving on to the 7th, 408-yard par 4 with a massive bunker running down the left side and a barranca down the right. Fairway narrows considerably at the 270-yard mark, so accuracy off the tee critical. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
139 left to the flag, and the pin on the front portion.
It is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down. But I do believe it's going to stay out. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. That is going to drop her to +7. The surprises don't stop here on Riviera's front side as we come to the 433-yard par 4-8. One of course designer George C. Thomas's all-time favorites. A split fairway is the unique feature here. Like many holes, this one forces you to really have a strategy. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Yeah, that's a good shot. Decided to go for the right side fairway, and that's in good shape. Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
Yeah, I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward, because on an uphill shot, there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward.
And that not going to work out as intended. It'll wind up coming to rest just off the green. Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and she'll remain 7 over for the tournament. We finish up the front side at Riviera with a 458-yard par 4 ninth, one of the finest par 4s in the game. A long, straight drive. If he can manage it, we'll take the 2 fairway bunkers out of play. Well, going to be a lengthy putt for birdie, but on a long approach like that, anything on the green is a welcome sight. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Up next, the 315-yard par 4 10th. This may be the most beloved hole at Riviera, short par 4 that offers so many options. Certainly drivable, but only a perfect drive will hold this green, and a miss right will usually result in a bogey or worse. And that ball's going to get gobbled up by that circular bunker just short and left of this green. Now this, an awkward distance for a bunker shot. Yeah, that one really jumped, and it's going to lead to yet another bunker shot. Another attempt here to get this ball up and out. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And she'll fall even further here to 8 over par. Again, here's a hole where you know instantly you're at Riviera. 583-yard 11th. It's the second par 5 on the course, but you look at those eucalyptus trees lining both sides of the fairway. That's Riviera. And then the grass barranca, which is a couple of hundred yards from the green. You have to factor that in on your second shot. Terrific hole. Okay, that's going to be just fine, short of the road. Good tee shot here at 11. Now from way back, better than 300 yards, a second to the par 5. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
I don't think we'll be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight, Frank, but all in all, that's not too bad.
Yeah, not bad, but not great, so not bad.
So that brushed in for par here at 11, and that's going to keep her at +8. So, Frank, this a very difficult Friday for our featured golfer. Nothing seemed to go right, and this is going to wind up an MC. That's EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, and TPC Sawgrass, live opening round coverage of the Florida Open. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. Some good names up there, including our leader. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4-7. Maybe some frustrations taken out there after that last hole. It was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Well, she's looking at 159 yards to the hole. Tough wind for a right-hander coming from left to right.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Yeah, that one came out hot, tough to judge sometimes, coming out of the sand, and that winds up well beyond the flag. 21 feet from pay dirt. Nicely judged, though it's 4-5 here at par 3. And she'll fall back down to 1 under. Up next, the 237-yard 8. It's the longest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass with a wide variety of challenges, including a deep, narrow, and sloping green protected by grass bunkers. Par is the goal here on this very demanding hole. Now a second to this par 3. That is well read. A terrific putt there to save par. And she'll stay 1 under for the tournament. We close out the front 9 with the 583-yard par 5, one of the most spectacular par 5s in golf. A lake and a bunker on the right and deep woods on the left. Stay out of that. This hole grows narrower as it unfolds. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. Frank, when you think layup shot on a par 5, you think it's easy. This isn't necessarily that simple, is it?
No, you've got to keep the ball to the right. Otherwise, those overhanging limbs on those trees on the left, they become havoc. A nice shot and a good chance for a par. The statistics on the PGA Tour show that from 8 feet, you make 50% of your putts.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. She's going to fall back down to even par. We start the inward 9 with a 424-yard par 4 dogleg left with trees on the right and a large bunker down the left. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
127 yards to get you to the front of this green, but it's 138 yards you'll need to get all the way to the hole. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. Safely out of the bunker, but still a little bit of work left. I think you'd like to see that a little closer. 11 feet away. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. She'll go ahead and finish that off for a bogey. And she's going to drop to 1 under par. One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day 1.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though, or hit the reset button. This can easily go the wrong way very quickly. Tomorrow, important round.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the home of the PGA Tour, we're at TPC Sawgrass for live second-round coverage of the Florida Open. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par. And our featured golfer 4 shots back as we get things going. We'll get out to the action here as we pick things up on the par 4 6th hole.
Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway.
It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And if you've ever used a putting mat as a holiday gift, this is the putt. Slightly up a hill and dead straight.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And she'll remain at 2 under. Frank, what do you think of the 7th?
Interesting par 4 for two reasons. The undulating green on the end of the hole that also shapes to the right, that makes it look like a dogleg right. But really, you want to play that tee shot just inside those pot bunkers down the right side.
And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Now the approach to the 7th. Frank, what do you need to be mindful of here?
It's rather narrow in the front of this green, and then there's some mounds both right and left. Be very aware of those mounds. They can actually help you out.
Oh, that's into the tiny bunker here left of the green.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. This is a 9-footer. Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank. That one safely in for a bogey. And that will not help the cause. Frank, this is a hole that I really like. The 8th, 237-yard par 3, just a necklace of bunkers surrounding the green. What's the best approach?
You come out through that chute or that hallway of trees there, and this being the longest of the 4 par 3s at TPC Sawgrass, the green actually plays much smaller than what it looks because of that narrow entry.
That's going to be a challenge from there. It's into one of the 7 pot bunkers that circle this 8th green. Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And that's going to drop her back down to even par. Closing out the front side with the par 5, 583-yard 9th. Don't say this too often in this, the era of the long bomber, but this for most is actually a 3-shot par 5. You can get there in 2, but but it requires accuracy and 2 enormous shots. That will do just fine. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5. Bladed that one.
Well, it's on, but that's going to make things difficult from there. This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Get up. Get there. Oh, yeah, won the saver there. That's from better than 40 feet and finds nothing but the bottom of the cup. Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat. That sounded great off the club, and it is right down the middle.
From the fairway, Nota, her second coming up.
150 left to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back-to-back.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. So that's in for par to start this backside. And she'll remain at 1 under par. Hole number 11, 558-yard, par 5. But Frank, players in attack mode here.
Yeah, just try and blitz it down there. There are other bunkers on the left to consider, but really, with that much fairway, this is a green light opportunity.
As picturesque as they come, that is right down the middle. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5. Frank, the scoring club is in hand now. Chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, coming from that left side, you've got a full view of this green. And you can see the mounds too. Use the mounds to your advantage.
Ten-foot putt left. Safely in. Yeah, it's a bogey here at number 11. And she's going to fall here to +1. So for our featured golfer, Frank, it is on to the weekend. Who knows, if you get out early on Saturday, try and post a number, see what happens.
Exactly. There's such a fine line, Rich, between playing well and sort of not struggling, but just mediocre. Putt goes in here or there. That could easily change tomorrow. Make a couple of birdies early, pop a long one in, then...
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. From the home of the Players' Championship, TPC Sawgrass, live third-round coverage of the Florida Open. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Novello is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 410. All right, in the fairway. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
137 is the number. Pin tucked in the front left-hand portion of the green today.
That's a good shot, and more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
14 feet to the hole. Not that time. pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, she'll finish that one off for her par. And she'll hold on at 3 over par. Par 5 11th is 558 yards. Again, this is an opportunity if you want to take on the risk, and it is considerable. This is a chance to jumpstart the round, make an eagle, get a little momentum. But you have to be willing to potentially pay a price if it doesn't work out.
There's certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5, and you have to figure out the best way to play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green.
Uh-oh. Oh, and she will not be happy with that, as that is into the water. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Been a tough hole so far. This is the 5th shot and still in the bunker. Okay, not a bad recovery from out of the sand, and a chance, maybe, to limit the damage to 1 drop shot. Okay, not taking advantage of that par 5. It's in for a double bogey 7. And she'll fall now to +5. Here now, the 12th hole at the TPC Sawgrass. It's a 358-yard par 4, so short on the card, Frank, but obviously a challenge. What's the key here?
Once again, trying to find that right position on the fairway, and that's down the right side. Anything down the left, that mound is going to block your view.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4. Oh, that is left, and that is trouble. Oh, and you saw that splash there. That is into the hazard. So now she'll take the drop, and when you add in the penalty stroke, she'll set up for shot number 4 here. This from 7 feet. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. That is going to drop her to +7. Frank, 17 gets so much attention here at the TPC Sawgrass, but 13, par 3, is exciting in its own right.
It is, and it's actually more difficult than 17. One of the reasons it's longer, and also the green here. 17 obviously has two sections in it, front and top. This has, I don't think there's a flat piece on it. And every now and again we watch a ball roll all over this green and actually find the cup for the odd ace.
Now this, her second into this par 3. That one was running so high. A third shot. Good putt there to somehow come away with double bogey. And her slide continues. She'll drop to 9 over par. Frank, the 14th hole. A lot has happened here over the years.
I think it's the litmus test on the back 9. That's where things really start to heat up. It looks like a straightforward tee shot, but often the eyes wander to that water down the left side. And of course, if you think about that, you invariably fire the ball towards the right, where those hillocks and thick rough is, and virtually no chance of reaching the par 4 and 2.
It seemed like the smart play was to go with the 3-wood, hoping for a little more accuracy, but instead, this is going to be in the bunker. Well, one bunker to another, not a habit anyone wants to get into. Got to fully commit to this one as he'll try again. Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole. Oh, man. Boy, it's been one of those days. You think the golf gods are against you. Okay, so that one finished off for double bogey. And she'll continue to fall down that leaderboard. Well, without a doubt, a disappointing Saturday for our featured golfer. High expectations coming in, but it's an over par round, leaving him well back.
Rich, the sadistic side of me actually sort of enjoyed seeing someone struggle. I know you don't want to hear that, but we see people.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour bring you the best young talent in the world of golf. From Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida and TPC Sawgrass, live final round coverage of the Florida Open. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. We'll head out to the action at the par 3 13th. Look at where that is going to wind up. That is as good as it gets. You won't see a better tee shot than that. This for birdie. Now, that's a good opportunity unfulfilled. So yeah, one of the best tee shots, but just another par like so many others we've seen today. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And she'll remain right where she is. 14, 481 yards is a stout hole. This one absolutely requires every ounce of your attention if you're going to get out of here with a 4. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
This is a 16-footer. That's what these greens can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there, and that one slides by. That goes down, but it's a 6 at the par 4. And she's going to continue that free fall down the leaderboard. Now to the 15th, and Frank, I know this is a hole that you really like.
Yeah, it gets no respect in my book, which I think is a shame. Just a nice dogleg to the right. And really 2 good shots and a 3 here, which is actually a rarity. It sets you up for those closing 3 holes. Too often people just take 15 lightly. And 15 has just a gentle nibble that turns into a bite. It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. Imagine a missed club because that ball sailed past the flag. Really just fortunate to stay on the back of the green.
This one of the longest putts you can have on a golf course, though it is for birdie. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. Okay, a bogey here at the 15. And she's going to fall even further down that leaderboard. You licking your chops here, Frank, as a player, when you get to this tee box?
Well, it's an opportunity. A 4 here certainly makes the mood better when you walk to 17 and then 18. So a 4 here is more than just making a birdie on a par 5.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
That's not quite dead from there. That is a good distance short. This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. Oh. Goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And that's going to keep her right where she is. Frank, it's the moment that makes it tough, isn't it right?
Yeah, you've made that walk from 16 green. It's 80 yards to the tee here. So as you walk along, and if your eyes venture to the right, you see it all in front of you. You see the crowd behind, and you realize this is the shortest par 3 on the golf course. But you also, if you think a little too hard, everything that you've seen over the years flashes through your mind.
needs to get up. Not her finest tee shot, that's for sure. And that will wind up in the hazard. Okay, so the penalty stroke added. She'll take her drop and get set to play her third shot. And this is looking really good. Oh, second time's the charm. That is a beautiful shot. That'll leave you saying, why didn't I do that the first time? Nope, that is not going to get there. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And she'll continue to fall down that leaderboard. Now to the final hole here at TPC Sawgrass, 462-yard par 4. Frank, is this one of the toughest finishing holes in the sport?
It is, because the simple reason you've played 17 holes and the job isn't done yet. It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe two. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
All you have to do is start this on line and let the slope do its thing. I don't see a lot of movement in it.
How did that stay out, Frank?
With everything but go in.
So she will tap that in for her par at 18. And that will make this a 76 for this final round. So, Frank, our golfer just could not get things going here in this final round, and it winds up a disappointing finish.
And hopefully it's not a bad habit, too, because, as we know, they normally give out trophies on Sundays, so you do not want to get in a habit of playing poorly on Sunday.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay the third, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. A gorgeous day in South Carolina here at Harbortown Golf Links. It's live first round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. So many visually arresting holes here at Harbortown. This might be the best of the bunch. The 373-yard par 4 13th. Architect Pete Dye created some of the best work that golf has ever seen. But credit the design on this hole, as well as the 17th at TPC Sawgrass, to his wife Alice, who drew up this design, how's this, on a napkin. So out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13th.
They've all been going straight up until that one. A little bit of a test coming up.
Well, as an old baseball announcer once said, going, going,
Gone.
goodbye. That one finished off. It's in for par. Her score is going to stay right where it is. The 14th now at Harbour Town, a par 3 at 190 yards. Don't let the fact that this is the number 18 handicap hole fool you. The danger is self-evident on this hole as water runs all along the right side of the green. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, a second to the par 3.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Oh, no, I thought that was in for sure. Just a little jag right at the end, going to leave it on the lip. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And that's going to drop her down to 4 over par. The sole par 5 on Harbour Town's back 9 is this one, the 15th at 588 yards. Most of the problems here come on that second shot, which requires you either to play a big right to left or to cut the angle, hit it over the trees, and hope you've got it on line. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway.
Decision time here at the par 5, and that lie really determines everything. Ball sitting on the pine straw. Just how far or how much can you get out of this lie?
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Boy, that was on an aggressive line. Couldn't quite get it to stop, and that will be left for par. Just 5 feet left. That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. That one polished off for bogey, and that will not help the cause. The final 3-hole stretch begins here at the 434-yard par 4 16th. It's a dogleg left with an expanse of sand running along much of the entire left side of the hole.
What a great tee shot. Bisected the fairway beautifully.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It's 138 yards to the flag, and that wind is coming from right to left, so you might need to start this a little bit to the right-hand side.
Inexcusable.
This hole really taking its toll now. She'll finish that off as that is in for double bogey. And that will not help the cause. You come to the 17th hole and you finally realize, that's right, I'm on an island. It's a par 3 measuring out at 174 yards. A spectacular view looking out over the water toward the Fusky Island. The biggest issue here, that bunker that juts across the front and left portions of the green. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. So after escaping the bunker, this a third try at getting on this par 3.
Certainly been a struggle. And in this hole here, more bad shots than good shots. You need something good to happen quickly.
A little tentative there, and that'll come up short. Okay, that one finished off for a 5 here at the par 3. And that will not help the cause. What a finishing hole this is. At 472 yards, the par 4 18th. Most will try to aim just right of that Hilton Head Lighthouse in the distance. And that sets up an approach with trouble left and long, the large bailout area to the right.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Wow, even though that'll be a bogey, that is about as good as you can do right there.
That ball took a peek at the hole. Excellent shot.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to move her down to plus 10. So 1 round complete, and Frank, this is such a good field this week. We may see the cream rise to the top come Sunday.
I hope you're right, Rich. This is a great golf course, too. It's one of those ones that really does separate the field. I hope it's the same story tomorrow.
Till next time, for our entire EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Harbortown Golf Links on Hilton Head Island, live second round coverage of the Hilton Head Invitational. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Let's get into the action as we pick things up at the par 3 7th. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that will not help the cause. On to the number 1 handicap hole here at Harbortown, and fittingly the one considered the most difficult, the par 4 8th at 473 yards. Overzealous golfers could run out of fairway when using the driver, but the approach to a narrow green with a long bunker left and water makes the second shot one of the most harrowing on the course. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Not that time. That's going to slip on by. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And she's going to continue that free fall down the leaderboard. One thing you don't see too often on the PGA Tour, 332-yard par 4s, but that's what we've got here on the closing hole to this front side. Before you think about knocking this on, though, take note of the large bunker that completely protects the front of the green. Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine. that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And this is one where you just got to keep the hand steady and the wrist quiet, making sure you get it started on line.
That one just going to sneak on by. Oh, no, just a lack of concentration there. It'll cost him. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And she's going to fall even further down that leaderboard. We head back out from the clubhouse to start the backside, beginning here with a 451-yard par 4 10. Anything left could very well wind up in that lagoon, but anything on the fairway could lead to an under par start to this second 9. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. It's 37 yards to the hole.
Ooh, no. Whizzes past the hole. A difficult putt coming now.
This is a 22-foot putt. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And she'll continue to fall down that leaderboard. This 11th hole at 436 yards is another test requiring precision over power. This fairway narrows the nearer it gets to this green, which is surrounded by 4 unique bunkers. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire, sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Fourth shot wants to get this close. well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And she's going to continue that free fall down the leaderboard. The 12th hole at 430 yards is one of the rare dogleg rights on this course. If you can steer your ball into the fairway off the tee, you'll be left with a very manageable approach to a green flanked by bunkers both left and right. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. From the rough, we check in with Noda.
151 yards left, pin sitting on the right.
This is a 9-footer. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And she's going to fall even further down that leaderboard. So conditions were tough out there, Frank. Our featured golfer could never really put it together, and it's going to mean a missed cut.
I got to be honest, Rich, that was underwhelming. It really was. I think you got to have a good, cold, hard look in the mirror.
So for Frank Nobilo, Noda Begay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.